Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Inheritance DLC 4 Layers of Fear, grabbing the Too Little Too Late achievement. This is to get the Mother ending. So from the beginning, what you want to do is you want to head to the kitchen, which is going to be the room on your right. If you are back here from the Father playthrough, keep in mind we're doing exactly the same thing, but opposite for all of the memory sequences. So the game pretty much plays the same based on whatever path you're choosing, it's just the dialogue and the cutscenes change. So for this first memory choice in the pantry, what you want to do is you just want to not open the door and let the dog stay outside. So do the same thing, open up the door to your left and grab the drawing. Then we are going to move on to the basement, which is going to be the room to the left of the stairs in case you forgot. Once you're down here, just make your way around the stairs and then all the way to the back, and then just wait there for a few seconds to let the next memory sequence start up. So for this one, just go up to the pianist and then he'll kick you out, and that's how you get that done for the Mother playthrough. Grab the drawing on the stack of papers and then head back upstairs. Head into the closet, and this time what you want to do is you want to make sure you start the cutscene and not engage the lock, so just leave it alone and let the man come busting in and yell at us, and that's how you do that path for the Mother playthrough. Don't forget to grab the drawing before you leave. After that, we are going to head into the studio to start everyone's favorite sequence, the drawing sequence. So go up to the canvas, interact with it. This time you want to stick to only crayons. You can probably do collectibles too at the same time, but if you are here on a second playthrough, you already probably did it on another playthrough, so we're just going to cut ahead. This is us getting the last crayon, so once the painting is set to the lollipops, just follow the yellowish green trail until you get to the fork. Take the left, you should eventually reach a jack-in-the-box. All you have to do is just crank the turn thingy, and then the jack-in-the-box will pop out. Grab the crayon after a jump scare, and then just go back to the canvas, interact with it using the last crayon, and that will give you the necessary path for the Mother playthrough. Keep in mind, if you're going for the Father playthrough, you are going to do the same thing, but with paintbrushes in the opposite world, which is the decrepit house. So you know you're on the right path if your final drawing is the pink pony instead of the burnt down trees. Grab the drawing to the right of the drawing. There's two drawings, one for the collectible and one for the story. But anyways, once you have that done, we are going to head back upstairs, and then once we are up here, what you want to do is you want to head towards the center coffee table. You want to stand on it, and that should trigger the next memory sequence with the dog on the sofa. So for this one, just leave the dog alone. The dad should come in and yell at the dog for sleeping on the sofa, and of course get mad at us. After that, you can grab the drawing in the bedroom hallway. I don't think it's necessary if you got the secret ending already, but you can just grab it because why not? So after that, we are going to head into the parents' bedroom. Same thing with this drawing. I don't think you need it if you got the secret ending achievement already, so you could just skip it, but we're just going to grab it for the sake of completeness. Turn around, interact with the gramophone, and this time you want to just stay where you are. Don't touch the gramophone and let your mother burn, and that should put you on the right path for this memory sequence. Alright, before heading into the office, hang a left and then get to the two drawings in the hallway. The one in the storage room with a bunch of paintings. And then the last memory sequence before the office is going to be in the studio room. White door, back corner. And this time you're going to start up that memory sequence where we had to stay still, but instead of staying still this time, you want to do anything but, so just fidget around. Sometimes the game likes to freeze if you start too early. If that happens, just quit out to the main menu, and it should put you back. So just look around. Whatever you do, do not look at the canvas. And this segment actually ends a lot faster doing this path. It only takes about 40 seconds to finish this segment rather than 3 minutes for the dude to finish his story. So just let him get to the end. He's going to cut you off short, and more importantly, he's going to be super upset with you, which is the goal for the mom playthrough, to make the dad as upset as possible. He should drop the last drawing, and then we can head to the office.
I've lost count of how many attempts there were, but each one made me feel like I was his greatest failure.
Alright, we are going to start up the office memory. Just stare at the photo on the desk. This time, just do the opposite choices. Every time you get the fork in the path, pick the mom path, which is going to always be the left. So always go to the left door. Other than that, the levels don't change. And the only other real things you have to worry about is the first puzzle, which is the piano. So you get that after heading through your first door. Go over to the piano, and this time you want to play it as obnoxiously as possible. So keep tapping random keys, and when your dad tells you to stop, just ignore him and keep pressing keys until your mom tells you to go get the crayons.
Still not quite there.
Whoever's pounding on that piano, quit it! Did I not make myself clear?
You know what? I have an idea. Go get your crayons.
Alright, crayons are going to be in the same location inside the cupboard. Just grab them and then go back to the sheet music, interact with it, and then you should get these shapes. Now, you don't want to pay attention to that, so my best advice is to just play the same shape over and over until your dad comes back and yells at you one more time. He should slam the piano lid down, and that's how you know you've done this part in accordance to the mother path. Alright, continue on. You're going to do the clock puzzle and get the safe combination and all that stuff. We're going to cut way ahead until you actually open up the safe. You can watch the collectible guide if you need a more detailed guide on that, but this is probably your second time through the game, so you probably already have a general idea on what to do. But once you open up the safe and get the knife memory, you are going to head through the next couple set of doors, and that's where you need to make your next split decision. Once again, just pick the mother path by heading to the left. And the third and final path choice is after the room with the vase. You can tip it over if you want to get that collectible, but after you go up to the door and get eaten by the locusts, you're going to respawn, open up the door, same thing, just head to the left. By now the portrait should be ginormous, so you really don't have any other choice but to head to the left. And this time, just finish up the last couple of puzzles. Once you get to the cat to lead you across to the last door of the sequence, your portrait should be of your mother, of course. If you picked all three choices, you are going to teleport back, and now the bedroom door should have opened, allowing you to beat the game if you got all the drawings and finished all the memory sequences. So head on inside. If you got all of the mother choices, you should get the mom achievement, 25 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.